The bigger guy tells the shorter guy, basically, he's all, shh, let's go. And they sneak off. And they just take off without saying anything. They don't shine their flashlight behind my studio. So then I call a second time because I can still hear the perpetrator back there. I'm like, why didn't he flee when he knew the police were coming? I know he heard me call 911. I was loud. And why did the cops sneak off? I call a second time and the operator, the lady, hangs up on me. 911, I start talking to her, she just clicked. I call a third time, and as the phone's ringing to 911, a voice hacks into my phone and goes, "You're not getting no help tonight, you're on your own. You're doomed." Something like that, along those lines. My brother heard that. He's like, "What the hell's that?" And I said, "I told you we are in trouble. Something's going on." So now my brother's scared, and I'm freaking out. Well, they answer the phone. They send the police out. I'm walking down my steps to greet them. I'm all happy because the police are here. And the cop that was walking in front of all the cops, the guy that was leading the investigation, he goes, "You're on meth. Go back upstairs and go to sleep." Before he even talked to me, as he's like 10 feet away. So my uncle and aunt and older brother come out from the front house. My aunt's a retired principal by this time. And they hear the whole conversation. The two police, basically, that are running it, kind of surround me and just start bullying me. "Oh, you want us to shine the flashlight in your neighbor's yard?" I said, "No, just behind my studio apartment. There's someone back there." And they won't do it. So they finally, after 20 minutes of begging it, basically, they finally shine their flashlights. And the three cops that were with them, and they said, "There's no one back there, but I can't look." I said, "Can I take a peek?" They're like, "No, you can't look. Go back upstairs and go to sleep. If you call us again, you're going to jail." So me and my brother go back upstairs, my aunt, and then they go back in the front house. It's about 4 in the morning by now. So me and my brother start falling asleep again. We start nodding out because we're exhausted. And suddenly we hear a loud boom that wakes us up. And we hear a man run out of our backyard, down the driveway, and off into the street. And I believe that he was in the neighbor's yard because it's only a few feet away from my studio. There's all this brush there. I think he was going to climb over the fence. That's why I think one was on the side and one was in the neighbor's backyard, basically. Well, before I could tell the neighbor about this, they sold their house. And now the people that are working on the house were telling me the other day, we're going to gangbang you. You know what a gangbang is? And then the other guy told him, "Shut up, man, you're blowing it." He goes, "We're going to get him real soon." And they stopped me at a red light, and this car, different people, and this other minivan pulls up to the red zone, and the guy stops us at the red light. I'm like 4 cars behind him. He won't make a left turn, though it's a green arrow. He looks at the mirror, and he looks at me and goes, like I'm talking too much. And then the guy pulls up into the red zone, walks out of his minivan, walks over to my car, and starts directing traffic to go around him. Walks up to my bumper and blocks me where I can't move, and tells everyone, just go around him. So basically, oh wow, another one. So anyways, on April 18, 2017, I called the police out a couple of times, and someone hacks in my phone at 3:20 a.m. and says, "No one's going to help me, I'm on my own." And I'm sure even if they cover up the phone number, I'm sure there's a smudge that when you hack into someone's phone, you can't completely cover the whole thing up. There's going to be a mark that's on there. And now there's a lot more than this, but like I've had just the other day, I go to a friend's house in Oceanside. When I get to her complex, there's like a police car there.